I'd always been good with computers, so picking web design wasn't too much of a stretch from anything I already knew. Income with what I do, self-employment, is very up and down. You never know what you're going to be getting. Some months you'll be thinking, no, I desperately need to find some more. I was struggling to pay my bills, and I was struggling to have enough income that I could comfortably spend for weekend treats or just general things that you'd like to, people take for granted sometimes, sort of like, you know, you go out, you buy a coffee, or you go out and have a nice meal. For me, I was having to really think, can I afford this? I genuinely was that person who thought, I'm not making enough money. I've got all this time on my hands and I'm barely using half of that time to make money, and the rest of the time I'm waiting for the phone to ring. So I Googled and I see a list from Money Saver Expert, and it says, here's 10 things you can do from home to earn extra income. And there was the typical things like dog walking and window cleaning, and that's when I come across the term match betting. And I thought, okay, the first thing I read was, this is not gambling. And I thought, this sounds dangerous. Let's find out a little bit more about it. I started searching, looking more into the concept of match betting, and then from there, I thought, okay, the next thing to do is to try it. I'd never really been a regular gambler at all. I'd had the odd £5 bet on the Grand National, which a lot of people do. Anything beyond that, I'd never gambled much at all. I started searching, looking more into the concept of match betting, and then from there, I thought, okay, the next thing to do is to try it. The great thing with OddsMonkey is the guides are there step by step to tell you exactly what to do. If you're still on the fence about match betting, you're not too sure how to do it or if it works, they will let you complete 2 of the bookmaker's offers at no fee. So effectively you can have your hand held, be put through a real life situation of match betting, and you would have done it, so you can see how it actually works. The calculators will tell you exactly which amounts to input into the sites for the bets you're making, and when the result comes in, you'll see that the calculator was right. You actually have made money, you are actually in profit, and that's when the penny drops and you go, this is actually something you could do and make money from. In the 8 months that I've been match betting, I've actually made close to £8,000. So on average, that's £1,000 per month, which is absolutely great. So to have seen that figure on the screen and realise that money was in my account and it's money I'd earned, I was over the moon. It was like, brilliant, I've found my second income. Jumping into match betting was very out of character for me. I'd never really gambled before. I had to explain to my girlfriend what I was getting myself into because we've been together for 9 years. So she would find it very weird if she's coming home from work and on my computer screen there's Coral and Ladbrokes and all these bookmaker names, and she'll think, what's he doing? He doesn't bet at all. This is very out of character. We actually went on our first holiday abroad together to Berlin. Most of that was paid for by match betting, so she soon came around to the idea that, okay, he knows what he's doing. This crazy idea he once proposed to me actually isn't so crazy, it's actually quite enjoyable. With OddsMonkey, they've really got the assistance down to a fine art. It's second to none. There's also a forum where people are really helpful. It's all just a great community where we can all make money. We're all there to help each other out. If I was to just do this alone, I could effectively make enough. So that, for me, it genuinely does come from a place of relief. So it's something I'm very thankful I've managed to stumble across and look into more.